Hi guys, it's your girl VD, Vitruvian though, as known as the True V. Woo 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 woo. So guys, I don't know if you was following my last video, but I made it to the other side of the river. So there you go. Okay.
It's your girl VD.
I think a little bird just said hi as well. So yeah, so guys, while we're on this exploration, I'm gonna do like a series of videos. So our last video was talking about the premise of relationships. Okay, great. So guys, I wanted us to go into further detail right now, and the title of this video is the difference between hood and street smart. Okay, great. So guys, I know a lot of us are from the hood, right? Yeah, I know. But it really just depends where you're born. This is in more or less in reference to people of an ethnic group. And I want us to understand the illustration behind being hood and being street smart. So the first thing I am going to say is what it is to be hood is entirely down to where you was brought up. Okay, so this may be pertinent to the location that you were born. It could also be pertinent to the people that you've lived around, people of your household, that is. You know, if they were hood, then you might as well be hood. And just due to what you see around you, the demographics in terms of the type of people outside in the public. So essentially what makes a hood are all of those factors. And now I want us to understand that whether you've grown up in a hood, whether you've lived around hood people, or the environment that you are in has been construed as a hood, it doesn't mean that you are hood, okay? A lot of people like to associate themselves with the principles of being hood, as in gangster, as they would say in America. And it's not necessarily the case. Just because you grew up in the hood or you grew up around hood people, it doesn't make you a hoodlum. Okay, it doesn't make you gangster, okay? All right, just like also in the UK, your postcode, all right? I remember when they were doing postcode wars, gang wars back in the day. I don't know, when I was younger, basically. And people used to say, oh, just because you'll come from a certain postcode, you're not hood. They're not wrong in saying that. Okay, but I want us to identify the importance of being hood and being street smart. Okay, so as you can see, guys, I don't know if you guys have checked it out, but I'm gonna link to you guys kind of a little bit of a old video, not too old. Check it out with me. It's called First Time in Brixton in 22 Years. I'm gonna link it in the description box. And I actually went around the area that I was born in London. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is a hood. It's classified as a hood. Do your research, guys. You're probably gonna know for yourself. And if you're from London, you'll get what I mean. But going away from that, I moved away from the classing of a hood. For quite a long time now, I moved away from there as a young child. I moved into Essex. So as you can see, Essex is lovely, well-rounded with fields, you know, very minimal people of my minority, but we here, we're about, do you know what I mean? Also another video speaking on the area that I'm from. You might want to refer to my experience of growing up in Essex. Yeah, I'm gonna link the video here. These are kind of like previous references, but you're gonna get where I'm at right now. Okay, great. So what I'm trying to say is, dear guys, I wouldn't necessarily say because I was born in a hood, I'm hood or I'm gangster. I would more or less say that I'm more street smart, okay? And your girl VD, I'm not trying to come off as if I know everything, or I'm, trying to be, yeah, she bad and all that. I will explain what I mean by street smart. So basically, street smart is in reference to anyone that has had an experience of the hood, more or less a lower downtown life, and has actually learnt the principles of that. So you've learnt the principles of the hood, but you have not become hood. That's what it is to be street smart. Okay, and when I'm referring to myself, guys, I'm also referring to other people that may have grown up in the hood, or may have seen certain qualities of the hood where they've lived in. And I'm not saying London is necessarily a hood. I'm giving my own reference. You could come from anywhere in the world, any country in the world. You could even say somewhere in Essex, some places in Essex are hood. But when we're in reference to street smart, for me, I would say I'm more street smart because I understand the principles, but I wouldn't identify as someone that is hood. Okay? And I also say this in reference to other people that are still trying to live on the mentality of their hood, they're bad, they're gangster, especially the newer generation that's growing up from school. A lot of us have grown up with this mentality that you will be a better and respected person if you're from the hood or you claim the hood, all right? And I'm not here to tell you that that mentality is wrong, because in certain areas of London, for my example, you need to be somewhat gangster in order to, portray that you're hard, portray that you're strong, just due to what we are exposed to, right? And I'm not here to tell you that that is bad or that is right. But I would say, guys, in order for you to grow up out of that mentality, because that mentality will not allow you to develop if you are in a foreign country, you need to progress into being hood smart, or should I say street smart, rather than remaining hood. Because when you grow up after a certain age, guys, you're going to realize that being hood or claiming that you're hood is not going to get you anywhere, okay? And as I said, in a foreign country, yeah, you ain't finna get nowhere with being hood, all right? A lot of you guys will know that already. I mean, this is just me in the UK. Like, a lot of you, I'm pretty sure you're from different parts of the world, and hoods look different in every country. I acknowledge that for sure. So, guys, just try and manifest a better personality. So yeah, let me go into the crux of what it is to be hood smart. Okay, so guys, I hope you like my natural look today, by the way. Yeah, I'm doing up natural for you guys. Nice little bit of scenery as well. Whoop. It's so beautiful. Like, I'm at the Brook Moors. Yeah, so I'm in Essex today. I'm in Essex County. I might leave the location, who knows. So yeah, obviously, guys, being street smart is in reference to you understanding what it is like to, somewhat be in a struggle. You've grown up in a struggle. You've seen your family struggle somewhat. I'm not saying because your family struggled it means they're poor. That's not what I mean. But you've basically seen the lower end of your minority, okay? And you've understand the principles as to how they've maintained, So being hood smart can actually save your life as well. You also know how to strategize. You probably know how to use money as well. Because another principle about being hood smart is that, a lot of people in the hood can take advantage of you. So you need to be smart, okay? Another thing about being hood smart is that you may not even look like you've come from a hood or you know anything about hood mentality. And that's good, because when people try to take advantage of you and you switch up, they're going to be like, oh, okay, cool. This one is not, she's not with the fairy. She's not a dopey, dopey child, as they will say in the UK. So yeah, you need to have some knowledge about the hood, growing up in the hood, or at least experiencing it, even if you wasn't born there, in order to be hood smart. And I will say the benefits of being hood smart is not because, you know, you have a certain way about you. But the benefits of being hood smart is allowing you to look at the world in a different perspective. Okay? When you look at the world in a different perspective, guys, yeah, you're going to start to realize that everything that you're pursuing is not necessarily in the way that it's been portrayed, because your hood mentality allows you to break down the facades. Okay, sorry guys, I'm getting into the grammar with you. Okay, I'm getting into the grammar. It allows you to break down the facades, that being all the made up stuff. Okay, all the made up stuff in society. When you're hood smart, you can look at it and be like, that's a gimmick, that's rubbish. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And again, I'm not associating being hood or being street smart, sorry, not hood smart, street smart. I'm not associating it with just people of my minority, by the way. Okay, we're on YouTube, so yeah, we need to be sure of how we're describing the things, okay? I'm not just referring to people of my skin tone, all right? Anyone could be hood and anyone could be street smart, and I'm gonna give it to any minority. Why? Because there's certain people of a different race to me that have grown up in the hoods, that are controlling things, you know, on their level. And I will give them that, because when you hear them speak, when you hear them move, you will know that, yeah, this person definitely has hood mentality. All right. So guys, again, just to like finalize the detail of this video, is it's not necessary that you should remain hood. I think if you want to go into life and develop, cultivate the mentality of being street smart, okay? Take the references of your upbringing, take your experiences, take everything that's matured you, what you've learned about your parents and your family, etc., and become hood smart. It's better for you to be hood smart. It's probably better for children to be hood smart, your children to be hood smart, rather than them being hood. That's the definition that I'm trying to get out today, okay? And as to those that may not have any association with the hood, okay, good for you. All right? Good for you. And I don't mean that in a sarcastic way. All right, good for you. And just carry on being focused, carry on being driven in whichever part of the world you've grown up in. Whatever you've learned, be smart in that area. So you may not have been smart in the hood. You could have been smart in the country, be country smart, whatever you want to call it, guys. All right, I ain't going to make up a concept today, but you know where you're from. All right. So guys, to any of you that have not booked a private session with me, go ahead. I'd like to meet you today and discuss to you your current situation in life. Where did you grow up and how has that changed you? And is there any way that you could boost your knowledge and your skills further? Speak to me about it, guys. Book a session today. It's only half an hour to an hour, and you can book me for a whole month if you like. So check out all my sessions at vdtv.com. Again, information, everything that I spoke on today, I'm going to link it in my video description box. All right. So guys, I'm going to see if there's any fishes. I don't know. There's something about rivers that are like exposed to human life that, you know, they don't necessarily have fishes in the area that you're in. So you might not even end up catching anything. I feel like the fishes run away to the more quieter parts, which is okay. So I can't see anything right now. So I might feed some swans. To anyone that don't know what a swan is a big duck. So I might go feed some. But yeah, I hope you guys are all enjoying the weather. Whoop, 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 whoop. The UK is trying though. The UK is trying. Anyway, guys, I wish you all the best. Don't forget to stay beautiful and stay blessed.
It's your girl, VD.